am a senior majoring in elementary education. I'm currently Student Government Association president.
Okay, I'm Dan Finucane. I am an associate professor in the Department of Theological Studies.
So my name is Dan Kennedy. I am a first-year Jesuit scholastic here studying at SLU University.
My father works at Creighton University, which is another Jesuit institution, and I've grown up with the Jesuit values and ideals, and something very near and dear to my heart, and part of the reason why I chose SLU. Actually, the main reason why I chose SLU. I love the Jesuit mission and the Jesuits, and being in community with someone. I try to always approach people as a person. Everyone you encounter is a person, has a story, has a background, and could be asking you a question based upon something that happened 10 years ago. So looking at it that way is something I try to do in my day-to-day life as well as in my current position, but it's important to me that we not only go out and serve and do those make a difference days, but make it a part of our day-to-day lives and something that's not necessarily done on just one day, but that's instilled into every person.
But from a personal level, from my own experiences, in my own sort of searching and journey, left the church and was in some ways surprised to come back to it once I sort of read and argued my way through some stuff. When I did all that, and it was, I think, a very important part of my forming my own identity, my own faith commitment. When I got here, when I got into a Jesuit university, it was kind of funny because it was like, that kind of stuff goes on all the time here. You know, we encourage people to do that sort of stuff. And it was almost like I was slogging through this woods, you know, and then got, I think, decent at doing that and getting through the woods. And then I get to this clearing, there's a bunch of people around a campfire saying, where you been? You know, we do this stuff all the time. So it's kind of funny to me, and I like it. It's like I have people who I feel are on the same page with the approach to things and the ability to work on things. So I like that. It fits me personally. I'm glad I'm at a school in the Catholic tradition, but I'm especially glad that it's a Jesuit school with their particular style. It's a very modern style. Ignatius is a very modern person, a lot of ways, coming out of the Renaissance Reformation era. So, yeah.
If I could mention a historical figure that's helped me understand the Jesuit mission more, that would be Pedro Rupe. He once gave a quote about the Jesuit mission to him, or who was Jesus Christ to him. And he said, "To me, Jesus is everything." And I guess I would take that same stance towards the mission. To me, the mission is everything. Without the mission, my life wouldn't make much sense of why I'm doing what I'm doing. Much as it would make no sense if I didn't believe in Jesus Christ.
When I think of the Jesuit mission, I think of it's not only a tagline or a saying, but it's a way of life. So I see people living out the Jesuit mission in their day-to-day lives, whether it's faculty and how they go above and beyond when teaching within the classroom, and the staff that stay here till 10 p.m. at night and are really here for students, making the decisions across the board, keeping students in mind and the larger, broader community. I think Jesuit mission is also seen in the oath of inclusion that we have in SGA and how we bring together students of all different backgrounds and become a true community and a true sense of belonging for every individual.
Well, the big thing, I mean, the cheesy segue is that we're supposedly helping people become men and women for others. So are we really doing that? You know, and so I think we are. I think one of the questions I like to ask students in a lot of different classes is a vocational question. What are you doing here? What do you know? And Ignatius is perfect for that. You know, what are the talents that you have? What are the yearnings you have? Maybe even to some extent, what are you a little bit scared of? Not scared of, like, you know, jumping off a cliff without a parachute. That's foolishness. But the scared of, like, if I say yes to this particular road, it's going to take all of me to pull this off. That's a good kind of scared. That's a vocational kind of awe that you say, yeah, I bet I could do that, but it's going to have to go all in on that. So to have this place be a place where that is thought about and happens, that's what I think we're doing here.
men and women for and with others.
That we're supposedly helping people become men and women for others. So are we really doing that? You know, and so I think we are.
It's from Pedro Rupe that we have the phrase men and women for and with others. Actually, men for others was his exact phrasing. And in